What's up, guys? This is Team Hard Life Captain Alberto Zertuche, and pull up the channel on the computer just so I can keep track of the comments as they come on. I say it's a lot easier for me to do that and still work off my phone if I run the computer. And there it is. Let's see. Live. So how's everybody's Saturday going? Trucking Live, what's up, brother? Jose, buenos dias. Ooh, I was the first thumbs up, even though I was like the third person on there. I don't know, just saying. Oh, they're getting up there. They're getting up there. All right, Zion, Steve, Jaime. Oh, man. I've been eating away at this brownie, so yeah. Trucking Live, yes, you were first. I was the third one in there. But I was the first thumbs up. But as soon as I clicked in it, then it said 3, so I think everybody was just getting into it and stuff like that. Miguel, how y'all doing? Patrick. Yeah. So, all right, guys. So I am almost done with all the 4-foot shark casting leaders that I had started setting up. You'll see it, but this is all I have left to close out that. And like I said, I'm going to start clearing everything off my desk, but I don't want to just push it off and pass it on to somebody. I'm going to go ahead and finish it off, just get it done. That way I can go through my desk, find all these swivels, sleeves, crimps, hooks, all the fishing tackle that's up here and put it where it belongs. Like I said, we've gone through a bit of a housekeeping for the last several days, and I definitely want to keep it rocking. So, yep. Afternoon, yeah. Muy cansado. Now, on a note on that, y'all, I don't know if y'all saw the live video from earlier. We got some mechanic to check out my truck. He put the computer to it to figure out what to find out what the engine problems it was kicking for that, which we learned that the tranny is starting to stick in certain spots or is stuck in certain positions. He was saying based on that yes, we could change out the solenoids, and he goes, that might fix it. He's but he can't promise nothing. He said may fix it for 2 days or 2 years. He says he cannot promise anything if it goes that route. Now, if he does do the transmission, replace it with a used one. The reason why I'm going used, guys, is because I definitely don't have $5,000 to buy a new one. I don't have it. I was thinking there for a second of starting like a GoFundMe to help me fix my truck, but he was talking about he can get his hands on a used one that has 60,000 miles on it or something like that, 64, and he would be able to get it installed and everything and have my truck back by Tuesday, which means I don't have to go a full week without a truck, which is great because obviously deeper into the week that I get, the more that I need my truck. The first couple of days I can do without, get a ride to work or ride my bike to work, which is fine by me, but as long as it ain't raining. But we do got possible colder front coming in early next week, so I may be stuck on that. And yes, what I did was he told me the name of their place where they fix their vehicles, their car lot and stuff, and I went and checked out their reviews on Facebook. And the reason I went to Facebook is because normally that's where everybody gripes. So there was a ton of 5 stars, a couple of 1 stars, and 3 stars or 2 stars, something like that. And I checked them out, and even on those, I saw where they replied on there that what they were willing to do to fix. Even then, they were still willing to fix whatever they were trying to fix with the customers giving them stars, and then I didn't see no reply back, which for me, it was the same thing. When I was first started up my business Facebook, I had some people that didn't agree with my sales tactics or anything like that, which it ain't much different from what it is now. Like, I'm gonna ask you questions, I'm gonna try to get to know you, and build a game plan that fits your fishing style. So I had a few 1-stars in there and stuff like that, and I went back through and trying to keep my 5-star rating. Approached them saying, I wish they would have come to me, because a lot of them did that. They just didn't like it or whatever, and then went to bash me on Facebook. And I went through and I commented a post saying that we'd like to help them any way we can to fix it, so that way we can get a better review. And some of them you just can't fix, man. Once they're upset or angry, they don't want to have nothing to do with you, which sucks. And yeah, so I haven't been looking at the comments, guys. I've been over here kind of focusing on this. Yeah, I have over 200,000 on my truck. It's a 2014 Toyota Tundra 4x4 5.7 liter. But the thing is, too, I have put that truck through the ringer. I mean, y'all seen all them huge loads of lead, that I go and get. And yes, I still do it on a trailer, but that still does push the engine or the tranny further and stuff like that on the wear and tear, you know what I mean? So, oh man, so yeah, they ran the diagnostics on there, and I just read to y'all again what came up. Pressure control solenoid D, performance stuck in off position. So he was saying that, yeah, we can replace the solenoid, but at the same time too, if it's still getting stuck because of those pistons or whatever that are whatever moving parts are on there are in a sticky situation, that when I did the transmission flush and stuff like that months ago, that I could have made it worse. So, and even reading from a lot of people's comments that I should have just did a transmission oil drain and then just replace the oil. But I didn't do that, didn't know any better. Like I said, I'm not a mechanic, but now I know. Definitely if somebody asks me, I'm going to tell them not to do a flush, just drain it and replace it. So, I don't know. But yeah, that's where we're at now. So I'm going to take a drive up to San Antonio when I do get off of work, and go and get my truck in the area, so that way tomorrow when it's a daylight time, I can go and drop it off at their dealership. So on there, like I said, they have a ton of 5-star reviews, great customer service, great this, great that, and yeah, so I think I'm gonna go and go through with that. Like I said, I'd love to, buy a new tranny, but it's not in the funding situation right now too. Because not only do you once you buy it, obviously you got to pay for installation too. So that's kind of where we're at. But yeah. So from the last video till now, as y'all can see behind me, I have a ton of hooks and leaders set up. I've been building the 4-foot shark casting leaders. I've got everybody pretty much working on the other orders to fill those orders for Port A, and looking to finally start getting some product other than just weights into deep sea headquarters. We're going to be getting our pompano leaders, a double drop drum rigs, redfish, and pompano double drop drum rigs, redfish, and some shark leaders in there. They said they've never really had any luck with selling them, but I also told them too that they've never had my product in there with the amount of support we have. So definitely going to look into it, you know what I mean? And the reason I supply different tackle shops, even though they may have their own things, they don't give me a lot of grief about supplying the different shops, because they know that's between them, nothing to have to do with me. And even customers are the same way. You can have two furniture stores side by side, and certain people come here and certain people go here. Very rarely they cross over and stuff like that. Now some will still cross over, but you'll get those that are particular to tackle shops. So for me, it's not really for flooding the market in a sense that these guys won't be able to make sales. We'll ensure that they can make sales. How you doing, guys?
Good.
Doing all right? Is there anything I can help you out with? Yep, we got them, and if we don't have the size you're looking for, let us know, because they're building them in the back right now. So, and I am live on my channel, so if y'all have any questions, feel free to ask, because I can definitely give you a help. All right, so let's see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish off this pink. This is the last color that I need to work on for the 4-footers, and I'll have that area clear. I also built some 11-foot shark casting leaders. Built a couple of 19-foot big rig leaders, because that was the big heavy monos that were sitting over here on the left side. But got them done, so now I'm going to just keep going with the leaders that I'm building. I'm using 250-pound coated cable, attaching that to my 400-pound mono. We did 400 because the 200 and 250 pound at that time, I didn't have it. So I just upgraded the monofilament for this deal, but we're all right on it. Hey, Jaime, so earlier you were broke down. Have you gotten fixed up or anything like that? Where y'all planning to go fishing?
What?
Where y'all planning to go fishing?
Oh, they're from Galveston, Houston.
Oh, okay. So y'all came to fish, or y'all just came to buy tackle?
We just had a fishing tournament. It literally like a few hours ago.
Oh, for real? Which tournament?
It was a Islander English tournament. It was an intro tournament.
Oh, okay. What were y'all fishing for?
Reds and trout.
Slot reds?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Did y'all place?
I wish. We thought we did.
How close were y'all?
Yeah, it was bad.
Hey, it happens, but at least you go out there and give it a shot, you know?
Yeah, that's all that matters. We enjoyed it out there, so it was nice.
Cool deal. Was it a one-day tournament or what?
Yeah, it started today, and well, first cast was at 7.
Mm-hmm.
Weigh-in was at 3.
Oh, okay. So like a 6-7 hour tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah, those short ones are cool, but still, man, you put a lot of work into them, because
Oh, yeah.
you're on the water by like 4 or 5 in the morning, and just
Yeah, it
kind of
kept
waiting
going.
there. And,
It was a good experience.
yeah, did y'all drive down this morning or last night?
They drove down last night.
Hmm. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got some CUI blanks up there, FTU, Steadfast, Tackle Industry, and Vexen.
Yeah, 552.
Actually, I do, but they're already built rods. You won't find the blanks.
Yeah, kind of a one.
Yeah, the blanks, man, they are going for $800 to $1,500, just depending on who's selling them and stuff. Now, the 552s that I do have are all still original builds from the first time they were built out, and they're hanging right here on the other side of this glass. You can see the tips coming up right there. Yeah. And then everything from the light on that wall to the left is all my gear and stuff. Everything hanging on both walls and ceiling, so. Yeah, no, y'all are right on that. You know, waiting. That was the other thing that was spooking me, because even the first guy I talked to about changing the solenoid on the transmission was like, well, if you can find the part. I was like, yeah, that was a big sign right there. I was like, damn, you know, so it's obvious he already kind of ran into that situation. Now, I was able to find the part, but now after talking to The mechanic today, he was saying that there's several solenoids in that position, and they need to know exactly which one it is before I can go out there and just buy it, you know. So I was like, wow. So even more information that the original mechanic that I talked to couldn't give me because he hadn't gotten his hands on the truck at all either. So I couldn't even pre-purchase it or anything. And if it would have been that kind of deal, that a specific solenoid that wasn't there, you know, wasn't available, man, then I would have really been without a truck for a while. So right now, this is kind of the best game plan that, or scenario that I can run into, that they already have the tranny available. And then they're also looking to, with the transmission that I do have remaining, that they're looking to refix it up for me, so that way I can have one on the side just in case, and definitely go from there. Sweet. So how long is your truck going to be down there for, Jaime? It's a 2014 Toyota Tundra 5.7 liter 4x4, and I think it was solenoid D is what it was. Yeah. So you got a little bit of a detour there then, Jaime? Had a lot of fun in Atlanta. I was in Georgia there for a bit. One of my Marine brothers was from there, so we would go to Atlanta, we'd go to Savannah, and where else? There's a few other places in Georgia. I just don't remember. It's been 20 years. Henry, what's up, brother? How you doing? Well, I don't really have a favorite brand, guys. I deal with multiple hooks here: Eagle Claw, Mustad, Catch-All, Sandbar Tackle. And the reason I have to do with so many different companies is because not one company builds all the exact hooks that I want. And also, too, it's not just me that wants to buy specific style of hooks. You know, I still got customers that want certain style of hooks, and some of the manufacturers don't cross over, you know. They build a certain style, a certain size, and we buy a little bit of everything. So, but I do like my circle hooks to be offset with the point that points back toward the shaft, so that way it's legal here in Texas. Now, some of those hooks, you can't have any kind of offset for the guys out of Florida. So, yep. Yeah.
And a 3-pound cannonball mold, what is that?
It's with the 3 and the 4, I already told him. I'll be right back.
I'll be right here. I'm ready. How you guys doing?
Good.
Are y'all looking for anything specific?
I guess we're waiting for someone.
Are y'all waiting for cannonballs?
Oh no, we're waiting on one of our boys to get some.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, he said that he needed some here, so we're just waiting for him to check back.
Have y'all seen our reels?
What happened?
Have you seen our reel case?
Oh, no, you didn't.
No. Yeah, we got custom rods up here. This full line.
It's a lot of mine.
Yeah, got miles of it. Seriously, miles of it. Some of these shark reels, like the sign right there is like Old Brownsville Road. Some of these reels hold both lines from here to Old Brownsville Road.
I got them.
You can't take me back.
Alright, so how can I help you?
Yes, I got 7 5s.
The 336.
I think so.
Yeah, it's a medium gauge. And you're at 2750. Oh shit. It was all wet.
Oh, yeah.
Should have told me, dude. I just didn't shoot my computer.
I didn't even know to tell my car to really.
Moisture. Is that salt water or is that fresh
I
water?
think it's solid.
Bro, really? That just cost me like $4,000, man.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, it didn't print out. Hold on, I gotta find a way to get that out of there. It wouldn't. We're out of paper right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're good to go on.
Okay, cool. My fault. I totally forgot these are my way.
I want to keep inserting more credit cards. All it's going to do is just push that moisture further in there. I do have to say that was a first.
Yeah, I totally forgot. Remember when we got on the boat? He was like, oh, shoot. All my shit's wet. I put him in a fucking, like a waterproof case.
Mm-hmm.
Still be cool.
And you paying with card too, or
Cash.
cash? Okay. Let me sort you that way up again. I know y'all are tired. What do you got, boss?
4 5.
And you're at 2747. I owe you one penny, boss.
Are you good?
Alright, guys. Sorry about that.
No, you
Get that in there.
Alright.
Yeah, guys. Y'all have a good one. Y'all be safe on the road. All right, guys. So, yeah, they had trying to get y'all so y'all can see what I'm doing or whatever. But they just gave me a wet credit card. I didn't realize it was wet. I inserted it in, and it kind of got stuck in there. Otherwise, make a tackle. Yeah, we got frozen shrimp, mullet, kind of stingray, sea lice. We got some shad, some freshwater shad as well. Here's a shad there. Okay. So I inserted it into my slot here for my credit card machine, and it was salt water. Salt water does not mix with electronics at all, so. Yeah, not cool. Can you bring me the scissors, please? those 3-ways. Did he give you a bunch of them?
Yeah, and I checked, and I don't have any. I did all of them. I just needed 2 of them.
Alright, sorry guys. I'm hoping that it doesn't mess up the system. If it does, I just got it. Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna swipe it a few times, just make sure no salt water is in there. Oh, that really scared me because I've dropped phones before inside, the water, and salt water immediately fries them. You know what I mean? This ain't a regular credit card, so it was a little thinner. I guess that's what helped. Now all we can do is pray that it didn't, salt water doesn't do any further damage to it. We'll see. All right, now I can get back to my leader making session. And how's everybody's day doing? mine's forever evolving and changing. Is entitled. Okay. Yeah. That's a good thing for us that the polls are open past working hours too, so. Yeah, and get pizza for the book. Yep, I won't be able to rest until I'm finally up in San Antonio later today. I'm going to take the chance of driving my truck up there to get it fixed because it's pretty much, after talking to everybody here in Corpus, they're talking about a couple of weeks out. And if he's willing to commit to getting me back on the road by Tuesday, I have to go with that because I don't think I'm going to make it a couple of weeks with the way the truck is running. So I'm just take it nice and easy up there. I'm gonna leave the kids home with their older sisters and her husband that are there, and they can watch the kids through the night while I make the trip on the hopes that I make it without breaking down along the way. So yeah, fun Saturday. Yeah, it's Saturday. I got invited to go fishing by a few people, but I could not make it. Yep, for live bait, croaker is pretty good. I've caught a lot of reds using croaker. And really fish too much in the bays with croaker, just because, like I said, when I was doing croaker, I was fishing Bob Hall Pier. Normally I like to use big croaker for when I am fishing for reds. If not, then I put 2 on the hook, and that really does help out. So, oh, this is nothing on fish bites, guys. I've got a bunch more in the back. Like I said, I have to order 35 of each color at minimum if I'm going to do that. And so it's either 35, 70, and so on and so forth. So, and y'all seen where I've gotten like 800 packages in at a time. So, yeah. Yeah, I was gonna do pro staff for fish bites a long time ago, but it was just a discount. They weren't for free. I mean, and yeah, I use them, I sell them here at the shop, kind of deal. But it's still, you know, I still have to purchase a product that I'm already testing for. So I don't know. I just feel if I'm gonna push their name in that kind of sense, that I definitely would want more than just, you know, discounted products to use. You know. About 6 more to do, and then I'm gonna go stack the wall. Yeah, we do. Got some fish scum up there. It was from our last order and stuff. I haven't re-upped because for a time there he wasn't able to maintain, but I guess he's got somebody else that's helping him maintain his selection and stuff. And they said they improved the fish bites and stuff, or the fish gum for it, and I said, well, that's fine. I said, but I know at first he wasn't able to supply us, and basically what I just explained to you, I explained to him. I said, you know, I'd like to try his product again and do some testing before I go full throttle and supplying it here at the shop. I said, because one thing I didn't like was how easily it fell off the hook. Like literally one fish and it was gone, or not even with one fish. I mean, sometimes you bring it back and there was nothing there. And so for me, it's, you know, it's about making the bait last, and if I'm going to spend that amount of money, I definitely want to catch a good amount of fish with it. So, you know, they really have some big shoes to try to fill, and I'm game to let them try, but I'm not game to be buying in a whole bunch of tackle in the hopes that it works and stuff like that. So I've seen where they go out and they do catch, but like, I know a lot of companies too don't tell you everything. They sugarcoat a lot of it, and I'm not about sugarcoating. I'll tell you when I succeed and when I fail, because I want you to know when we fail, because it happens. It does. Not everything is always going to be 100%, and I understand that. I know it. I know it's a barrier I'm always going to have to break through, but I'm fine with that because at least I know I'm doing what's right. Yeah, no, I've done fish for croakers here too, but there's a season when they come through and you can hear them just right there. So you just throw a cast net out and catch like 1,000 of them. But I also heard that in Florida, man, that they charge an arm and a leg out there. It was like what, $15 a dozen or something like that, $25 a dozen. I was like, golly, that's crazy expensive. Thanks a lot, CJ, for that. Yeah, if it does, I'll let y'all know. I'll be stuck on the side of the road for a little bit. Oh, man. Yeah, I've seen where live bait does produce a lot better fish as well, but there's times when they don't want live bait, they want dead. They don't want to work for the food, they just would rather get scraps. And that's part of the season when they start going on the scavenging mode kind of deal. So. Four more, and then I get to hit the wall. How you doing, boss?
I called about the bait. I need like a pound of frozen shrimp if you got it.
Right behind you in that freezer. They come in half-pound bags, so you can get 2 of them. And is that all you were looking for with shrimp? Because I got fish bites as well. Have you ever used fish bites?
Nah, are they better?
Well, it's a great mix. You know, you use the fish bites and then you tip it with the shrimp, and that way it doesn't get stolen off your hook very easily. And actually, that's what we're just talking about. I'm live on my YouTube channel right now, so we're actually just talking about fish bites and fish gum. So.
How much is it for a half pound?
$3.
$3. Yeah.
And then where were the fish bites? What were you saying?
I got those behind the counter over here. Here you go. It's gonna start to hurt.
I actually brought a bag because sometimes they don't have bags of other places. So they're like,
Yeah.
you got anything to put it in? Nope.
Well, these are $7.99 a pack. But each pack, this is shrimp flavors, these are crab flavors.
Okay.
And each pack is equivalent to like 5 pounds of shrimp. That's how long it stays on the
All right, let me
counter.
get one of the shrimp ones then.
Power line, electric chicken, or flesh pea.
Whatever you recommend, man. It really don't matter.
These are my top 6.
Okay.
I can't choose one above
Okay,
another. So at the end of the day, I have to kind of just.
And what were the flavors again? I'm sorry.
Flesh pink,
Okay.
shrimp, electric chicken, shrimp, and power line shrimp.
Let me get the flesh pink one.
Okay.
That sounds good.
And you only need a small piece,
Okay, cool.
like that.
Oh, all right. Cool. Do you guys do take part?
Yes, sir, we do. And also, too, keep it out of direct sunlight so it doesn't
Alright.
cook and lose its color.
And are they reusable, like one piece, or?
Well, if it's still on the hook, yeah,
Yes,
you
okay.
can still take it out there and use it again. So,
Good.
and I'm out of paper right now, boss, so you are good to go.
You're all good, man. I appreciate you.
Yes, sir, you have a good one.
I called everywhere else. They're like, I don't have bait. Why are you bait shopping? You don't have bait.
Check out my YouTube channel, boss. Right there, it's called Team Hard Life.
Can I take one, dude?
Yeah,
Cool,
yeah.
cool.
And
what do you do on there? You just
everything.
promote your shop, talk about fish and stuff. And
Everything from, like, when I deal with customers,
Yeah.
like you'll hear this on there. I'm actually live on there.
Oh,
So,
okay, cool.
But also when I spool up reels, when I'm building leaders, when I'm out there fishing, like we
Okay.
actually fish. It ain't just, I heard it works.
Yeah. Okay.
No,
see.
I know it
so,
works,
So
so.
you know from experience. All right,
Exactly.
cool.
Yes,
You
sir.
have a great day, man.
You too, boss. Good luck out there.
Appreciate it.
Let's see. What up, CJ? Henry? Hi, man. I'm going to go through real quick. Give y'all a little shout out. MB. Let's see. Camilo. Shane. Favorite brand of hook to use for big shark. Okay, I answered that one. There you go. Yeah, some people already answered that one. Jeannie. I'm a sister. Daniel W. Cobra in the house. Patrick. Jose. Truckin' Life. Edgar. Steve Owens. Zion. Jose. Yep, it is Saturday. And we're still here hard at work. Where did that fly come from? I ain't had a fly all day. It's been awesome. Once we got our AC fixed, it just took a few days to get all them damn flies out of here and stuff. They know where the goods are. Nah. They were bugging. So. Yes, sir, that it is. That was one of the things that I did learn between fish bites and fish gum. Like fish gum, you can leave them in the sun, it don't matter. They don't get hard, they don't lose their color, which that was a big plus for me. However, they just didn't stay on the hook long. Like I said, I mean, I did catch with them and stuff like that. It just, they would deteriorate right off the hook real quick and stuff like that. So that's the only drawback I didn't like about it. That, and like I said, we were still in the testing phase and trying to get them out here, but I know we would have sold them if we could have gotten them in the quantities we were looking for at that time. Now that they have got a new guy that's taken over, I definitely want to make sure that it's still a great product and everything else, because I don't want, I'm sorry, I cannot invest into a company if they won't stand behind the product and send me something so I can test out. My blacktip sharks in final range. Okay. Okay, so with what you're asking on the cable for the sharks, I like the 400-pound better just because it lasts longer. The cable doesn't get messed up as easily as a 250 or 275-pound coated cable. Now, granted, you may get a little further cast because you're throwing a lighter cable and stuff like that, but do be prepared for it to get damaged a lot quicker. The thicker cable is a lot harder to bend and stuff like that, and I got crazy amount of great hookups with it, so yeah. Yes, sir. That's what we do here too. We buy a whole bunch. I keep most of them in the fridge, and when I'm ready to pull them out or restock the shelf, that's when I put them up there. Other than that, I don't really, like I said, I don't just bring them in and store them in room temperature and stuff. So. Yeah, and definitely while out fishing on those hot days, yeah, I keep it in my cooler as well. So, but make sure that it's above the ice, not below the ice. What I've done too is sometimes taking a Ziploc bag, put them sealed in their bag, and then put them in a big heavy-duty Ziploc bag, so that way I ensure that they are no way, shape, or form able to be wet. I've had that a few times where water seeped in the bag and just turned it all to mush, one big old slab of stuff. So what I end up doing is when I'm doing a big old shark bait, I'll pull out the big old slab and just throw it in there inside the pantyhose, just put more scent out there while my bait's cooking or while my bait's underwater waiting for a big one to bite. So. See, that's what I'm saying too. Like they're telling me all the things I want to hear, but at the end of the day, as a shop owner, I need to know that it is changed. You know what I mean? So for me to sell a product that is going to have that kind of fallibility, I need to know what's the extent of it, because if my customers, obviously they've dealt with fish gum too, they're going to ask me the question, so how much longer does it last? You know, is it worth the buy? Like, I need to be able to answer these questions without any doubt. And so that company, like I said, I want to sell them, but I need to be able to test it first. And so right now I haven't gotten a return bait or call from them to find out. So, you know, maybe they'll do it. Yeah, same here. No, I have not used a bait cannon yet. I would have liked to gotten one of those deals that cast the cast net out. That'd have been awesome, you know, to take that to say like the jetties where they're just out of casting distance by hand, to take that out there and launch the cast net would be awesome. That I definitely would like to do and stuff like that. So. When I'm building these 4-aught shark casting leaders with, it's either a 10 or 13-aught, depending on which company it is. Like I said, since we use multiple companies to create our leaders, not every company will have the exact same size hook number. Now they'll have the same size of hook and style, but one calls it a 13-aught, the other one call it a 10-aught. So it really depends. Also too, stainless steel 10-aught like in the sandbar tackle, prime example, there's a 10-aught stainless right there, and then this is a 10-aught in another company in Mustad, but then it'll be a 13-aught in Eagle Claw. See what I'm saying, guys? It really does change, you know, which company I'm using at the time to make certain leaders. And even then, like I said, it'll be the same exact size of leader, but it'll be a different company and it'll be a totally different size. Yeah, seen that a few times. Some of the guys have asked me if I can make those weights for the bait cannon. The only bad thing about those weights is I don't see them sticking very well because they're straight in line with, they're like the tip of the deal. I don't see how they fold out or anything to catch, you know, the sand to keep from moving. I don't understand it. So I'd like to go out there one day with them and see if we can launch one with a camera attached. Will it do it? I don't know, but I'm definitely game to try it. So got one more. How did I get an odd number? Yep. Yeah, never heard of a cast net launcher. The only reason I got that idea was because the guys that go out and say they're hunting on their property and they don't want to kill whatever it is, instead of darting it, they'll just launch that net. And it's a net that just tangles them up. It's not a cast net where you can pull on it back with a rope kind of deal. So I think it would be way different on that scenario. So I don't know. It'd be pretty cool though. Like I'm finally done, so I'm going to move y'all over to the tripod as I start moving all these leaders over to the wall so we can see how the wall looks after a good 4 hours of work that I've been putting on it. I'm gonna put y'all on the tripod, and then I'll come back and start grabbing these leaders. Oh man, that's a lot of braid, guys. It's slowly going down. It really is. The tight line braid, they really do have some beautiful colors. And then too, like I said, we started using it on our last tournament, which was great. It really did help out. And we are definitely going to keep going with that. And Portland, we've been asked a lot, like which are our top picks. So for us, it's been the Cortland and the tight line braid because they're customer service. You know, they really understand what our customers want and need, and they are putting everything into it. So, give me a second. There's red, white, and blue right there. I just gotta figure out. That's red. There one. I grabbed the wrong one. 5-footers, those stuff belong here. Go get the last batch. And we got green, pink, and smoke blue. Let's see what's going on here. You know what would be real nice if we could do it on YouTube is that when I'm like this, instead of having a screen to look at y'all's comments, that I could actually hear what y'all are saying would be awesome. Alright, so there's our 4-footers. Oh. I had to cut the 15-foot shark leaders by hand. So there we go. Nice. Got a lot more leaders up on the wall. Like I said, guys, that is definitely making a little bit of a difference. Let's see. Yep. Yep. What's up, Drew? How you doing? Jacob Leatherworks in their house, one of our sponsors, and yep. So it's getting full. We're going to be reorganizing all of our wall because, like I said, a lot of the stuff we built out of necessity because the availability of products. But now that the products are coming back, we are starting to stock the wall the way we normally would want to, and we're slowly doing away with products we don't want. But like I said, for a time there, it was real hard to get a lot of specific products. And because of that, we had to adapt and overcome and get and put out what we could, which is still a great product, but at the same time too, now that the bigger hooks and better gear is coming out, you know, obviously our customers are going in that same direction, which is good. That's what we want. We definitely want happy customers. And okay, what can I work on? Monofilament here, and I think this is for our bull red leaders. I'll double check real quick. Let's see, did we hit our goal for the Secret Santa? Not yet. The goal was to get a custom rod for him. Some were voting for a Barbie rod. But then they were like, no, we were just kidding kind of deal. I was like, hey, I'm game, like, it's cool, but no, so we're definitely gonna find out what they like and would like in a custom rod so we can match the reel to it. And as soon as we know that, we will definitely go from there. But yeah, if we were to do a Secret Santa fishing rod, obviously it would be a Team Hard Life one. We would still need, actually, you know what? Hold on, let me check. The what?
Can I see a video?
You finished with all the weights?
Yeah, I'm waiting for him to make some.
Okay, yes sir, you sure can. Thank you for asking. My son out here putting in some work. Yeah, it's good, it's good, it's good. So, alright. Oh, I was checking out the Secret Santa thing. Alright, give me a second, guys. So, as soon as I sat down, I went full tilt into the what I'm doing over here. Give me a second. Actually, I'm thinking that with everything the way it rolls down, and also too, like I said, I'm working in a discount for that. So I'm thinking we are covered for the rod. The reel's already there, the line's there, so the rod should be good to go. Now, what we can concentrate on, if Dwight puts all those papers in order, yeah, true that. We did that last year. We put our, I think it was the 130 or the T-Rex 80, something like that. We put that as our tree topper, and we made our Christmas tree out of fishing rods. It's pretty nice. Had lights around it and stuff, and reels all the way around. Nothing but avet reels on there as the Christmas balls or whatever. It was pretty sweet. So now that the Christmas Santa, the rod and reel and line are covered for that. What we can really start concentrating on, guys, if we really want to start keeping this ball rolling, is on the Christmas giveaway for the families, guys. That is still, like I said, we only got till December 15th, which is, maybe 45 more days. And that's going to come real fast, guys. And right now we're only at $747, which when I think for when we did those 1,000 toys, I think our current income for that was like $1,600. Obviously, with that, I found the deals that I was looking for toys and supplies and stuff like that to really stretch the dollar. However, depending on what they're needing, if they're needing clothes more than toys, then we're going to do that route. And so I know some of them came back that they were needing Pampers, and so like I said, we really want to make it real personal for this Christmas, that we give them a sigh of relief that they got what they need. more than what they want. So I'm looking into that, guys. I did get a text from the mother, but like I said, with everything going on with Sharkathon, I haven't really followed through with it. The one family we got, give me a second, let me find the text on that. I think I'm gonna have to find it because it's been a minute, and in a few weeks I can really catch a lot of texting and stuff. And I don't think, man, did I not save her number? I thought I did. Like, let's see. Our lights, bait, and tackle. Yeah, she's still at. What a coincidence. I was literally just talking to my YouTube channel about what we're doing and what we need to do for our families that we're doing this with. Can you do me a favor and re-text me saying that you're her mom on my text, so that way I can find it quickly, because I'm sharing with them what kind of the wish list that you needed for her daughter and stuff like that, so we can start working on that. And then obviously we're going to be looking for more families as well. But would you like to talk to her real quick? Oh, okay, okay. Okay. Well, I just need to see what you currently got, or just put hi on there. That way I can find what you currently have in there. I've probably gotten like 2,000 texts since that conversation. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Yes, ma'am. Bye-bye. How you doing, boss?
Hi.
Yes.
Live bait?
Live bait we don't carry because it would end up being very expensive dead bait for our customers because it's so far from the water.
Okay.
We have dead shrimp. I've got fish bites. I've got gizzard shad.
What are fish bites?
Fish bites is an artificial bait that
Oh.
works really, really good. We've caught everything in